So, winner bracket final or what? Lin versus Fly is up. We start on... waiting for it. Not sure yet. But here are your two players. It's Korea versus China. It's Newbie versus RW. It's a classic. It's Fly versus Lin. And both players have won their respective winner bracket final. Obviously, Lin 2-1 against Focus. And Fly 2-1 against Sock. They were struggling a little bit, but only in one map, really. And then they flipped the switch and things were great for him. We are on Terrana's stand. And what do we see? We see a Blade Master on Fly's side. Sound. There we go. We see a Blade Master on Fly's side. And I wonder if Lin is going for the Shadow Hunter again. The shop position doesn't really indicate it, but he's playing without a barracks? Is it a Farseer? Click on that damn altar. He doesn't. Okay. That's already different than the Korean Orc Mirror we had before. No, it's a Blade Master as well. Okay. So both with a blade. Interesting change. So yeah, for Lin, this Shadow Hunter thing didn't work at all in the semis. Fly, by the way, playing without a barracks as well, so Blade Master shop into tech for both of them. And that should be an aggressive play towards the middle to claim the items there. Oh, and they have the music off. Isn't that lovely? Lin here prioritizing the little boost. And if that's slippers, no, it's not. But that could have been great. Fly is expecting a Shadowhunter play, using Speed Scroll and the first Windwalk to get over here. So he says, okay, I can't really creep jack you, but what I can do is to cancel your buildings. And Fly... Wait, he's going for peons, interestingly. I think he could have cancelled both buildings. Oh, he could be trapped. If Lin reacts quickly, he's blocking him still. With the gauntlets, he has more HP, of course, and the burrow is helping a little as well. Nice dance. Fly is down at 50%. He killed, I guess, one creep, and he's blocking him in with the building here, but not in the north, or is he? No, he's blocked there as well. Oh, Fly. What a classic start for the Juggernaut. He's losing his Blade Master in less than 4 minutes to a backstab. Unbelievable. In pure Fly fashion, we open up this game. And that didn't accomplish too much. He didn't cancel the barracks. He didn't cancel the burrow. He got, what was it? One creep? One peon? 2 peons, maybe? I think I see only one corpse, but I'm not too sure. One should be at the forest in the south. So that is a lot of map control for Lin right away. That's his third item already. While I spilled my coffee all over my keyboard. Hooray! And a clause of attack as a reward for this play as well. Oh, this early game is quite a disaster for Fly. But he has shown his comeback abilities. And I didn't think that this barracks was walling off. Like, it didn't look that way. And a second gauntlets for even more HP and level 2. Thank you, Rix, for the 20-month resub. Get well soon. Thank you, buddy. So Blade Master's in the base now. He's cancelling buildings. This is exactly what Fly should have done early. And he's not cancelling it. Oh, okay, that was the resources of Lin. I thought for a second, because Fly didn't cancel the expansion earlier on, I thought again he's not cancelling the building, but I guess it is. So, Raider Walker Shadow Hunter for Lin. No barracks for Fly yet. What? What? He's taking tier 3. Right away. He won't have Beastry for quite some time. So, Kodo, Aura, and Orb are all great.
A player's forces are under attack.
How is this working? The Infi style could be right, Linla. Could be right, man. That was pretty cool of Infi versus Lin in the WGL qualifiers, where Infi was teching without raiders, only with grunts and walkers into Kodo's late.
A player's forces are under attack.
I wonder if this works this time. Shadowhunter this time not denying anything, rises up to level 2. Blademaster a little late for the steal and will be slowed, but gets his level 2 there as well. His inventory, I guess, decent. 2 gloves of haste will be big later. But at the moment, the Blademaster for Lin is just so much better. So much better. And with the Raiders, Lin has an obvious tier 2 advantage with Ensnare.
The town is under siege.
Blademaster just distracting, but seeing the tier 3, the RW Orcs playing the same strat here. Scroll of the Beast can be nice, but here comes the Shadowhunter, who's gonna get the first Hex out heal wave on Fly's side early. Only level 2, wants to hold on to the mana until level 3, but that's a long way, and the Blademaster isn't here, only now joining the fight. He's going for it, there is reveal, there's Hex, he's relying on a couple of crits, 76, and Snare as well. Uh-oh, this Blade, will it be the second time? He's hexing him again! Speed scroll against it, Blademaster gets in front, and the second backstep to put this Blade 6 feet under. He's a little reliant on this rogue Blade. 2 Blademaster losses. How stereotypical for Fly once again.
Players' forces are under attack.
And Lin is claiming the Taskmaster on Fly's side of the map. This looks very one-sided, but the strength of Fly will only unfold later. Gets a free walker, which will take forever to kill. So yeah, the tier 2 advantage without, like, the first raider there pretty much guaranteed the kill. The walker falls. Oh, the grunt though. Then with the next item, big invul. Oh, how good. And tier 3, he's following. With earlier Kodos, of course this means very late Kodos for Fly, if he even goes for them.
A player's forces are under attack.
Because he still has no beastry. And then it's a 20% damage boost. Tiny Great Hall, he's reliant on this extra income. There's quite some stuff to creep for Lin in the bottom. I like that he builds a burrow in a shop there just to fortify it a little.
A player's
PC
forces
third will
are
take
under
even
attack.
more experience away from the blade, so critical strike level 2 is quite far away. Fana says, these are tactical deaths to get the Shadowhunter to level 3 sooner. Yeah, that's what Fly said as well. But this is not possible. Claws plus 9, great. This Blademaster is an absolute beast. And the tier 3 by Fly is not too much earlier.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he has the Raiders. And he has the Kodos. And he has a stacked blade. Lin has all the advantages in the world. Blade Master of Lin is already harassing in the peon line, forcing Fly back a little. And there's still no Beastery. How are you supposed to fight without Kodos? Blade on blade action, but there should be only one outcome, right? One has an invul and 2 claws, the other gloves of haste? Depends on the purchase, I guess. So yeah, 2 base, tier 3. This is a great Orc Mirror already. Sorry, we forgot to change the title again. And with heal wards, you can creep whatever. Lin, like, killer instincts on this blade. Still level 2. That's what triple hero gets you. And now what does Fly have left to creep? Nothing. Still no Beastery.
The town is under siege.
Got a TP for the circlet. So, let's go for this Great Hole then. And wreck him. Not too much damage done. Both TCs, of course, has Storm. They're both taunting a little. Oh, this blade holds onto the town portal. So if he's disabled, there's no way out. Storm was massive for Lin. I think you can fool him with his tactic once, but not twice. Popping this invul potion. Walkers are falling. Dude, how is this TC dying so quickly? And the blade as well. Pure dominance by Lin. 126 crit. Is there another heal wave soon? I doubt it. The TC is kind of surrounded. Oh, he surrounds him again. So sweet, so swift, so successful, so vicious. There's no chance for Fly. He can do whatever. There's no freaking chance. If he could pull it off with insane items and a surprise, but Lin is so ready. Kind of curious that he didn't go for crit level 2 with his inventory. So Lin is losing some units as well, but here's the Storm, Heal Wave, Potion, but the blade dies for the 3rd time, resulting in a triple kill, triple level up. And that's the Shadow Hunter on his own. He's of course throwing the net, he's coming out of the shadows, he's forcing another Heal Wave, he's continuing to block him. And that's a triple kill right there. 180 critical strike. All heroes wiped out. This is a massacre and nothing else. Contract fulfilled. Yeah, the Fly has to lose his hero 3 times in a map. Contract has been fulfilled.
Players' forces are under attack.
Wow, GG. So easy. That surprising tier 3 strat did not work at all for Fly. So I guess it's back to standard. At least that's what I hope. For Fly. I expected a closer game. I expected a different Fly, to be honest. But remind you, or let me remind you, the games between Focus and Lin were very one-sided as well, but it was kind of 50-50. First game, it was Focus, and then Lin twice, so there's always a chance for Fly to slap back, but there's no way you can lose the Blade Master this early. He gave up the entire map because of this harass. Can someone, like, maybe Knopf, can you tell me why he went for the peons early and not for the buildings? I'm really not sure. By the way, if you're looking for results, you either type !grid or right here by my side is a button that is like black and white and it says spectate. If you open that, it opens a little tool that is called spectate. I can show it on stream actually, right? Restream. So here's the button, here's spectate, you click on it and you get all the information of the games that are running now and the games that have already been played and the upcoming games. You can always go to stages, you can see the bracket of today and the other games. It's pretty damn cool. Exclusively at Back to Warcraft for your pleasure. So, with that being said, we go on to map number 2. And that is Last Refuge. This is where the tier 3 strategy was working for Enfi. I'm still not sure how he did this because I missed the early game of that very game because Lynn had all the items of the map. Lynn didn't, so something must have happened in the early, which I didn't see. Let's see if Fly can recover or if Lynn is the first into the top 8 who's going to Guangzhou for the $14,000 top 8. And again, my nose is running like crazy, so excuse me for a second. Can't barely breathe anymore. That didn't help very much, but we're on map number 2, Last Refuge. Lynn in the blue. Wait, yeah, Lynn in the blue, Fly in the red. Needs to win this map, otherwise we're gonna get an orc mirror between Fly and Focus. Could be 2 Korean orcs escaping from this group. Lynn, the second most successful player of all time, the most successful orc of all time, has had his ups and downs recently, but pretty much a month after WGL, he was back in the World Elite in the top 6 in the S tier of Warcraft 3. So Fly, again, just as he did on map number 1, rushing over, but this time not into the base, but for the Shadow Priest. Bought a circlet already. Lynn again powering up his blade a little, so he might have an advantage in the early trades. I like that. So circlet for him now. He sold something. I wonder if it was a ring or not. So he's a little slower. Oh, did he get it? He got the item. Did Lynn get the steal? I don't think so. No, he didn't. Just getting the remainders of this spot. And an end snare. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. He surrounds him with the Wand of the Wind. Is this stylish or what? That's a way to get back into a series. 2 consumable items, 2 Shadow Priests, and a Grunt. That's lovely. So, can Lynn get a revenge kill? Not too early. That was Fly's kill, so he got level 2. That means that Lynn got the experience before, right? And it wasn't 2 Shadow Priests, but only 1. But he got 2 items and the Grunt kill. This is looking a lot better for Fly. Yeah, one of the wind, one of illusion. What's the difference? He still got the surround, right? The outcome is the same. And he didn't lose his blade early. So that's something new. Tech-wise, Fly is a little faster. He's low on resources at the moment, so we don't really know his tech at the as of yet. Could go for the tier 3 again, which is very risky. Went in for the steal. But he's waiting for the big one. It's almost a level difference by now, right? Okay, he got that. Item went to Fly. Second Gloves of Haste. Oh, the Shadow Hunter is waiting there. Oh no, wait. Was it just an illusion? Yeah, Shadow Hunter is still in the altar. Oh my god. Not on top of my game. Fly got this one. Still, the level difference is big. That's almost level 3 for Fly. That means a lot more freedom at the start of tier 2. Love to have check the bases real quick for the production. So Shadow Hunter out now, Berserker. This could be level 3 already, right? Like with the Golem for sure, but only the small ones. No. But Lyn is under pressure, but that doesn't say much. He still has the ability to turn every Orc Mirror around. Oh my god, Boots of Kel'Thuzad. To turn every Orc Mirror around just by fighting. So he's playing it a little more careful. Not being creep jacked here. This time Fly is not going for the tier 3, but the normal meta with Raider Walker and Shadowhunter tier 2. Oh, nice steal by Fly again. But he's up against the Hex now, and this could be a typical Fly. Not going for it though. This level 3 is so helpful. Decent block. Can he reach? He wants to reach for a Hex. Reveal, speed scroll, Hex. Is it time? Is it time? He might need a crit for this. No, and snare ready. He's following him. Another Chakram. Here comes another Hex. He is... No, the heal wave. Oh my god, the backstep just a tiny bit too late. This Orc Wizard arrived in time when he was the most needed. This could have been a dead Blade Master twice. But he dug him out early. Oh, don't be too ambitious. Don't be too ambitious. He's stealing this. He gets the big invul. Oh my god. The Blade Master. Can he kill him? He's popping the big invul. He's trying to get... Ah! What's up? Oh. Sorry about that. Forces another invul.
A player's forces are under attack.
But yeah, big invul grabbed up and used right away. Is that Shadowhunter already level 2? I'm not too sure. But Lyn knows that Fly has to retreat. It's time for the rat spot. Ooh, claws plus 12. That's a way to get back into games, since crits are calculated into critical strike once again. He's aggressive. Is that the right move to be aggressive right now, Fly? I don't really know. He's up in supply, he got level 3 and has a heal scroll. Okay, question answered. But he's up against the shop, and in Orc Mirror you should never, ever, ever, ever attack into Lyn's base.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, he gets level 3. Oh! A tower and a shop. Fly with the plays. So he's gonna get the high ground. Taunting with the SH. It's crit 2 for Lin, by the way. With that claw, makes a lot of sense. Everything is spirit linked up. So this tower, will it finish? Blade Master and Blade Master. Heal wave rattling through. Second tower coming up. Oh my god, this is gonna be a wild fight. The crits are better, but Lin almost losing the Blade Master here, but had access to the shop before and says slice into the Blade Masters. Only hero focus right now. Heal wave saves him just yet, but the tower is up. And Lin has to retreat, and the shop is up as well. Kodo is out though for Lin a lot earlier. But here comes the support from the high ground. Cancels the second one, big, but Lin gives it up. Nice push, nice timing, nice game by Fly. And that's exactly what I said before this game began. Orc mirrors could just flip around in from one game to the next. And that's exactly what happened here. Great early game by Fly. Got more experience, better items. Didn't lose his blade. Didn't play any wonky tier 3 strategies. And then had the level 3 on the SH. Had the heal scroll. And had this nice idea with the tower. And then if Lin taps out early of a fight, you know there's a big disadvantage for someone. That was cool. That was really cool. So one map for the playoffs. This is what can happen to Fly. Like, he's always playing on the edge. And sometimes these plays work. And sometimes he suicides his blade and then he looks like crap. And this was one of the best examples for a positive outcome. You look cool with the jacket today. Thank you! It is... I don't know if I can show it. It's a Back to Warcraft jacket. You see? Kind of, right? Ugh. You can order that at shop.backtowarcraft.com if you want to look as cool as I do. Fly 0% or Fly 100%, no in-betweens. Correcto. Thank you, Townsend, for the 7-month resub. Bathtub and Back to Warcraft, best life. Thanks, man. So here we go. Lin versus Fly. The decision on Amazonia. So this is where Focus. No, wait a second. Was it here where Focus smashed Lin? No, that was Terranas. Lin smashed Focus here. So, yeah, both would deserve. It would be so cool for Fly that after being in the shadows of all his 3 RW team members, now only 2, of course, with Life retiring, to finally make a big splash again to represent China and his clan. But he's still up against the best Orc Mirror player in the history of this game. It's going to be a tough ride. But if he has a great early game and can carry that into the late, there's definitely chances for Fly. We have Fly in the red, in the upper right, and Lin in the bottom left. So, any spectacular openings so far? It's again no barracks Fallen, he played that on Terranas already. Fly plays it. What? If I had to bet money who's playing a Shadowhunter first, it would definitely not be Fly. It might be the first time I'm seeing this, but my memory is kind of bad and you know that. Shadowhunter first by Fly. Against the Blade Master on a map where you get access to items rather early. OG Styles coming in says, can't lose a Blade Master when there is no Blade Master. Absolutely. So he wants to lightning shield creep this, but Lin has the perfect answer already. Aggro on the shop. This is a little damage. He didn't wake up the big camp, so this might still work, but the Blade Master knows he gets the scroll, and from this build, Lin knew exactly what was coming. Otherwise, he would go for a barracks, and then he doesn't have the speed scroll. And Fly is already adapting, not going for the laboratory. He saw that so quick, and he steals it! Item goes to the Shadowhunter, but... oh boy, this is bad. This is real bad. With stutter stepping and the creeps. He has to invest the hex to get the shop up. Shadowhunter has 0 experience. The Blade Master stole the experience. This is so bad for Fly already. Tech is running. Barracks now. There's no way to pressure Lin. And this will just keep on happening. Lin has a lot of healing still left, I think. And he can just right click this SH. Lin with boots now, right? No, just a circlet. Wouldn't boots be great? Well, I guess you need the gold. So, Fly somehow needs to level. And needs an army. If he wants to push again, like Focus did against him. This is super tight already. Every single last hit or misstep decides the game. Can decide the game. Shadowhunter is still so far away. Doesn't have heal wave nor serpent wards, depending on what to go for. What his goal is. I like that he goes for reveal, but using a hex for this little trapper shows how desperate he is for experience. So it's either no serpent wards or no heal wave. So I guess it's gonna be a second hex here. He has the mana or the necessary mana, so that's fine. But still, it is level 2. Okay, so we'll see if it's serpent wards or heal wave. Tier 2 SH. The Blade SH combo should always be superior. Fly is doing better than expected. Oh, but he doesn't know that the blade is here. Has a couple of more hexes though. Pit Lord this time. No Fire Lord push, but the Pit Lord for instant tankiness.
Are under attack.
First. And claws! Perfect! Isn't Howl first always better? Well, not if you're sure that you get level 2. And I'm really surprised that this Blade Master's controlled so well that he constantly had the mana to hex him when it was necessary. This Pitlord can pack quite a punch. He's gonna face a lot of melee units early.
Your attack.
Well, the mantle isn't great for him, but... Tier 3. Lin is going tier 3 now. So far, this creeping looks really good. Lin is waiting for the Sasquatch. I wonder if this Windwalk lasts long enough. Seems like he has to run away. No scan by Fly could be a mistake. There we go. Nicely done. Blade Master down to 50%. Guaranteed kill. 2.3 levels already. Oh boy, there's still quite some items for this Pit Lord. He is kind of a beast already. He will definitely get level 3. Lin leaves him alone for now. This item is actually not too bad for him either. Doubles his armor. So how will you shut down this damage-dealing Pit Lord? He will always be in front. He will always be right-clicking. You can't hex him all the time. Lin gets the level 3 SH. Can he out-heal the cleave? Is kind of the question, right?
A player's
Or he
forces
goes
are
Torrent, because cleave is not very efficient against Torrent. Fuck, that can't be. Can't be. He's creeping so fast with this. Oh my god. Oh no, I ran out of tissues. Fuck my life. This is level 3 right here. This is such an upgrade. Not the item he wanted, but a lot more armor with that and attack speed. Lin is giving him so much time. I really don't know if that's the answer. I mean, I will never question Lin and Orkmara, but I think his answer seems to be the TC. He's just trying to knock it down. Stun. Didn't catch the Pit Lord, just going for the units. Lets the Pit Lord do whatever. Only hitting 2 targets at the moment, but now the cleave comes in. Look at the damage of the cleave. Oh my god. He's just wrecking everything. Hull of Terror now as well. He has to take him out. He's the biggest damage dealer I've seen in a long time in an Orkmara. But what if he's dead? Can't deal damage anymore. TC4. No, nice heal wave. That was beautiful. The heal wave arrives too late. The hex was brilliant by Lin. And this is how you take out a Pit Lord. And he saves the TC as well. Okay, never, ever, 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 ever question Lin in Orkmara. Never. And Fly is, of course, again losing heroes. This hex was lasting a little too long. The heal wave was arriving a little too late. Whew. Yeah, that's gonna be tough now, I guess. And now all the items in the world for Lin. A Pit Lord that thick's not supposed to die, of course. Rings of Protection. Heal Wave, Spirit Link. Boots of Kel'Thuzad. And of course, the heroes for Lin are just getting stronger here, while Fly is kind of peaked already. Level 4 is decent, but can still be dispelled, the Howl, at this stage of the game. And there we go, lots of dispel available. And the Stomp is getting better as well. So, going for quite a bit of range is pretty good for Lin here, I guess. Speed Scroll. But for what, really? The Kodo snack already? No, not yet, despite the Speed Scroll. Kind of interesting. But there isn't too much. Oh, the heal waves always on point. Fly's trying to get a shop up, but everything is pretty hurt, man. Needs more heal waves. There we go, but doesn't hit too much. Is Fly still chewing through this? Lin is at 33 supply. The Shadow Hunter about to die. Needs to go for the next heal wave. Shop is down, so how long can he stay in this fight? How mighty is the Blade Master? But he... Well, there's Spirit Link, I guess. Another Walker Falls. Another Walker Falls. He's resurrecting them with the Master Training. Okay. Fly, another attempt to get the shop up. Stomp against the Pit Lord. 30 supply for the Korean only. Fly looks pretty solid. With his big Pit Lord in the front. The TC. Heal wave this time too late on him. And Lin calls for the GG. Fly's second coming was strong enough. And there we saw how good an AoE Pit Lord is. Damn. Just not enough healing. How crazy was the damage against these walkers? But what can you do against this? I mean, there's no way you can go headhunters or anything, like to range. If you're already on Radar Walker, you can't go into like Purge headhunters or so. Control him with Ensnare a little better. But Cleave has a big range. He just needs something to attack. Yeah, Knopf in chat here, you can't allow him to get 3-3. I'm not too sure what this idea of the tier 3 was by Lin. Maybe he thought he could get an expo up, but kind of questionable. I don't... Yeah, I didn't like Lin's approach here. Tauren are kind of expensive for what they do. Huh. Alright, but great that we have of Lin versus Focus then. I totally forgot Last Refuge. money left for Lin. 500 and didn't use it. But yeah, Pitlot, so sick. All right, yeah. Sorry about that.
欢聚欢享，当然国
I
美。
will try to recover and see you for Lin versus Focus.